Welcome and good afternoon to day two of the national championships here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium on Wave TV. And we want to welcome you and we want to welcome the YouTube viewers today because, again, we want to apologize for the late start on YouTube yesterday. I am Ian Wason and with me is the lovely Jasmine Pantin. And we will be together with you again today for day two of the national championships. We also want to apologize to those who would have subscribed via the WePay. The WePay yesterday was given some problems and you were not being automatically given access. So we want to urge you, those who might be using WePay, to email, not email, but to inbox the Facebook page immediately. So if you don't have immediate access to the page, you will be manually added. As well, if you can use the PayPal, because the PayPal subscribers were not affected yesterday. So the issues were with regard to the WePay. But if you use the option, it will be okay. So we urge you to do that. Remember, the stream will end at 4 o'clock. Only the first hour will be available on YouTube, and after which you will switch to wavetvtt.com. So we have an exciting lineup today, and of course it's the finals of the 100 meters. We're expected to see the return of the reigning champion, Leah Bertrand, but of course she will be challenged by the likes of Jenna De Gans, Michelle Leahy, Reese Webster, and these other athletes. And when you look at the men, Omari Lewis will have a strong challenge that we would have seen yesterday, Jasmine. These young guys really running some fast times. No one has dipped under 10 seconds yet, but I'm getting that feeling that we'll see a sub 10 today.
Feeling that something great just might happen within the Hazy Crawford Stadium today.
So it's all going to happen today. It's all going down today at the Hazy Crawford Stadium, and we want to thank you, our viewers on wavetvtt.com, as well as those on YouTube, and we urge you again to switch across to Wave TVTT from 3 o'clock because that's the time the stream on YouTube will end. Just about 6 minutes before we start with the athletes, and I think the first event will be the boys triple jump under 18. Next up, Jasmine, is the boys triple jump, and we have just about 5 athletes taking part in that. Neil Allen from RSS Phoenix, Kamali John from Kaizen Panthers, Caden Perez from Curiosity Athletics, your club, NZ Davis, also from Curiosity Athletics, also your club, and Jariel Williams, RSS Phoenix. So three athletes, no, two athletes from RSS Phoenix, two from QRC Athletics, your club, and Kaizen Panthers. So gonna be excellent, a nice keen battle. The athletes are just going through their motions, just warm up jumps for the boys under 18 triple jump finals. Later on will be the discus throw. I think some of the athletes might be getting ready for that as well in the discus throw. We'll go through that in a short while. Another keen battle I'm looking at is not today but tomorrow, where we have the women's long jump. I was looking at the start list, and it's very interesting because we have Tyra Gittens, the reigning champion. She's here, but she will be given a strong challenge from Gina Digans. She will be given a strong challenge from Gianna Paul as well. Kanisha Shelburne is in there as well. So it's going to be very keen when it comes to the women's long jump, and that will be tomorrow evening.
Well, yes, because yes, Tara Gittins is a star. She's out there doing her things, but we also have a lot of up and coming young athletes in Trinidad who are also doing their thing. So it will be a welcoming challenge between the athletes.
So while we are getting ready, discuss straight. We come to discuss. Let me introduce the discuss through. Black, come on for this black. Come on for this black. So we are coming up now to the boys discus through, and Jasmine, let's introduce the athletes for the boys discus through. About 12 of them.
So we have the under 18 boys discus straw with a weight of 1.5 kilograms, one flight. We have Raquel Kerr of Mercury, Amari Dick of RSS Phoenix, Aidan Roberts of RSS Phoenix, Josiah McDowell of Toko Tafak, Alexander Alfred of Zenith, Jalen Bruce of RSS Phoenix, Keelan Potts of RSS Phoenix, Deandra Wallace of Zenith, Kai Francis of Lambo, Nicole Gomez of Ascend, Marcian Davis of Adrenaline, Ethan Myers of Ascend Athletics.
Are the athletes for the boys discuss through under 18. So it's action packed on the field so far, not yet on the track. The first item on the track is supposed to be the Catlin boys 100-meter dash, but we are seeing the hurdles placed on the track. So I guess that will be a change. They'll start maybe with the boys 110-meter hurdles. I think they may have to just rearrange and inform us of the change that they have. Well, some of the athletes in the discus throw, we are looking at just going through their warm-up throws. Competition haven't started yet. It's very busy down there. Then there's also the high jump getting ready. So let's the boys and the men high jump will be, and this is what we are going to look at now. The boys and men high jump will be simultaneous, and the boys high jump, we have two athletes in that race. Christian Latouche from Memphis Pioneers and Jabari Richards from UTT Patriots in the men high jump, and in the boys high jump under 20. Four athletes in this one: Kareem Thompson from RSS Phoenix, Cristiano Perez from our QRC Athletic, Lemuel Ubaifon, I'm not sure if I call the name correctly, from Kaizen Panthers, and Joshua Telesford from Fusion. And that's the four athletes for the boys under 20 high jump. So six in all. And this event will be combined and will be taking place simultaneously. And that's them just going through their warm-up jump. So everybody taking a warm-up right now. There is no competition started yet. The throws are warming up. The jumps, the vertical jumps and the horizontal jumps are just warming up there, not yet ready to rumble. And of course, as I mentioned, we were supposed to be starting with the decathlon on the track, the decathlon boys and men 100-meter dash. But that's not the case because I'm seeing hurdles on the track. And that means it will start with the boys 110-meter hurdles at the program says that's supposed to start at 3:30, and the decathlon boys and men supposed to start at 3:05. It's now 3:05, and there's no decathletes on the track.
would have just taken his jump over at the triple jump side. Not sure if he got a white or a red flag, but it looks like the jump is under protest. I believe it would have been, it looks like it would have been a red flag for that jump of NZ Davis. Up next on the runway, that looks like that looks like Jahir Williams of RSS Phoenix next up on the track. Well, light saying after NZ Davis, so
Okay. Oh yeah, they might be going with this order. So Jariel Williams from RSS Phoenix. Got a good effort. Looks like just under 14 meters. That's from what I can see from here with my naked eye from this distance. We'll get the correct score in a short while for Jariel Williams, who came in here with a best effort of 14.06 meters. So we went through our introductions with the Discus athletes earlier. It's just to remind you, Rickle Kerr from Mercury, Amari Dick from RSS, another RSS Phoenix, Aidan Roberts, Josiah McDowell from Tuko Tafak, Alexander Alfred from Zenith Athletics, Jalen Bruce from RSS Phoenix as well, Kellen Potts, another RSS Phoenix athlete, DeAndre Wallace from Zenith, from Lambo Alliance, Kai Francis, Nikhil Gomez from Ascend, Adrenaline Ducks, Marcion Davis, and Ethan Myers from Ascend as well. That's the boys discussed through under 18. And they're all here. No scratches in this one, all 12 athletes in this one. In the meantime, let's look at Kaizen Panthers Jamali John on the runway for the triple jump. So Kamali John, he's not quite ready to jump yet because there's still who we saw was RSS Phoenix. Sorry, we saw John up here, but that was Neil Allen from RSS Phoenix. They are measuring his jump there. Effort was 12.72, his jump, and Williams before him was 12.87. So now we are looking at Kaizen Panthers Kamali John. Not one of the best jumps we have seen. He kind of struggled, but he got the white flag, which is very important. Just now we're going to get his distance. In the boys triple jump under 18, his effort, Kamali John from Kaizen Panthers. So John 11.99, 11 meters, 11.99 meters, just a shade under 12. To not his best jump, he came in with a best jump of 12.45. Next up is one of the QRC athletes, and of course, Jasmine Panton's former club, QRC Athletic. 12. His best time coming in was 12.6. Keelan Perez. Right. I wouldn't doubt it. We are also seeing the pole vault action. Some of the athletes there just warming up for the pole vault. Jessica Lawrence is the lone athlete in the women's pole vault. She's from Concord. They and that competition will be simultaneous with the men pole vault. Two athletes in this one, Joshua Andrews from QRC Athletic, as well as Ashri Ashris Arisaza Cox from Toko Tafak. So just the three athletes in the pole vault, one in the men, one in the women, sorry, and two in the men in this competition that we are seeing on the runway for their warm-up track. So let's go back to the triple jump where we are seeing NZ Davis. Well, he's not on the screen as we speak because the camera is focused on the pit itself where they are still getting the sand track, the sand smooth and stable, ready for NZ's jump. Still a bit of gardening taking place. After him will be Jariel Williams. This is NZ Davis. A good effort. It looks like just over 13. Well, not over 13, but just around 13, certainly over 12. So Perez before him will have jumped 12.01, and NZ Davis waiting for his jump. He's 12.57, so my eyes are not letting me down from up here. I seem to have a good eye for a distance. So his time is 12.51. The director is laughing at me, and Jasmine is trying not to laugh at me. She's trying not to laugh at me, but certainly I don't think she can really do laugh at me because I did have I did call it correct, Jasmine. I did say certainly above 12 but under 13.
What makes you happy?
She just doesn't want to give me credit, people. Next on the runway in the meantime is Jariel Williams from RSS Phoenix. Oh, that's a good jump. That's a good leap. And that seemed to be close to 13, if not over 13. That looks like a very good jump from Jariel Williams, who came into this meet with a best jump of 14.06. It looks like not too far from 14. It's certainly over 13. Not far from 14. Jariel Williams, a very good leap. The score is coming in here 13.67. Jasmine, I'm getting it right today. 13.67.
Okay, okay.
So
Glass
I'm
is
going.
clean for once.
So I'm going to let you make the next call. You're gonna call Niall Allen's jump. Since you just want to discredit poor little me, and you could be able to decipher what we'll play a game.
No, but you see, the thing is, I never claimed to know any of the jumps, any of the distances which the athletes are jumping.
So we'll play a game, and the game is guess the jump.
Okay.
So you will guess Niall Allen's jump. He's getting ready, just waiting for the officials to finish the little gardening. Now, according to the program, the first track event was supposed to have been the decathlon 100 meters for the men and the under 20, but we have the hurdles on the track. So it seems that they're going to start with hurdles in a short while from now. It's supposed to be 3:30 for the first track event. Let's see, Niall Allen.
I would say, maybe at 13.6. Maybe at 12.9.
She says 12.9. I'm saying 13, just over 13, maybe 13 or something.
Okay. 12.9 versus 13 or something.
And we're gonna see it come up just now. Our official down at the track is gonna send us the score in a short while from now. I wonder if I didn't notice if they got a red flag because I didn't see any measuring take place. Did you see any measuring take place?
No, I did not.
Right, and they have already did the gardening, so I guess we'll never get the result of that jump. But we'll guess this one. Kamali John from Kites and Panthers.
I'll say at 12.8.
I say that looks like an 11 something, 11 50 something, somewhere about there. But it's I don't think that's a 12. I'm guessing 11.
I'll say 12.5. That's my final.
I'm saying 11, 11 something. Let's say 11.6, 11.7. But did they measure? Mm, White flag. We are not seeing the score come up yet on our monitor. Yet come up on our screen. But you say that you saw the white flag came up. In the meantime, Kaden Perez is next on the runway, and still waiting on that, the one from John. Oh, he ran out, so he got the red flag. Yeah. So Allen's jump was, well, we had the 12.59 from Allen's jump, and John's jump was 11.78. So you guess 12.5, I guess 11 something. I guess around 11.6, 11
Okay,
somewhere
okay.
about there. So
Take the win.
I think so.
Put
1
us
point
this
for me,
one.
1 point for me, and none for Jasmine. And that was for John's jump. Kaden Perez ran through. He got the red flag. So it's NZ Davis from Curiosity Athlete. I have a feeling, Jasmine, you will guess NZ Perez's jump good. Right. So,
And he would have gotten a red flag on that one, but it would have been a good jump otherwise.
like a very good jump, a very good jump. Mm. We're going to look at the boys 110 hurdles. Pull it up.
Our first track event of the day, we have the boys on the 18 110-meter hurdles with a height of 0.914 meters. We have two sections, straight finals for this one. In the first heat, we have in lane 3, Nikhil Farmer of Kaizen Panthers. In lane 4, Anthony Alexander of Burnley. Lane 5, Tukuma McKellar of FAD. Lane 6, Ezekiel Jones of Toho Tafak. And lane 7, CJ Toppin of RSS Phoenix.
His jump, the top person was 13.49. Earlier he jumped 13.67, so he's certainly in the lead for this one.
They're off, everyone. Cleared, just about cleared the fourth hurdle, and in the middle there, on the inside, it looks like we have FAD taking the lead, crossing the line with a flash time of about 15. Good run for the boys for this first one.
So a good win for Takuma Makela from FAD, taking this one comfortably. And this is, according to the program, Time the Finals, section 1 of the Time the Finals.
Now we prepare for section two of the time finals, running out of lane 2. We have Burnley. Lane 3, Chiril Williams of RSS Phoenix. Lane 4, Devontae Romeo of Kaizen Panthers. Lane 5, Omari Brown of Neon Wolves. Lane 6, Deandra Henry of Mercury. And lane 7, Neil Allen of RSS Phoenix. Neil would have been taking part in the boys under 18 triple jump, so he would have had to leave that event to go over to the hurdles. Neil Allen, running out of lane 7, would have just came over from the triple jump.
Let's jump in triple jump. Right, guys and Panthers, he jumped. We are them on the screen.
I was saying let's go leave from triple jump to go across Neil Allen.
Oh, so
Do it.
Antus Kemali John, his effort was 11.77. And very interesting that Alan was left temporarily the triple jump. He's going to pick up on lane 7 in the hurdles. I wonder if he has the energy. Will he have the energy running from the hurdles? Sorry, not the hurdles, sorry, running from the triple jump to hurdles to go back to triple jump.
Well, he will certainly be very tired, at least more than the other athletes, because they would have just warmed up and come out onto the track for the events, but he would have warmed up, been competing in triple jump, and then going to the hurdles. But as long as your mindset is there, the physical tiredness, it shouldn't it shouldn't compare to, you being mentally prepared and ready to run your race.
So Perez got the red flag. Jariel Williams is also in this race as well, and Jariel Williams, Jasmine is also in this race, and he's supposed to have the fifth jump. He's jumping after NZ Davis. NZ Davis is on the runway. So Jariel supposed to be going to jump now, but he is in lane 2. So we have two triple jumpers in this race who are supposed to be jumping now. Jariel Williams in lane 2 and Neil Allen also and they are both from RSS Phoenix. So going to jump now will be Kamali John. But I guess Jariel Williams would have put in a good jump, so he doesn't have anything to worry about. He jumped close to 14. I haven't seen anyone jump close to him yet, so he could survive missing a couple jumps. But let's see how we'll jump over these hurdles now as we take this one. Coming out strong is Isaiah John, but look in the middle from Neon Worlds, Omari Brown. Omari Brown leading this one comfortably. Gonna take this one into second place was Devontae Romeo. But I'm not sure if Jariel Williams' third place would have been attributed because of the jumps he would have been jumping earlier. But doesn't take away anything from Omari Brown from Neon Wolves taking this one comfortably. His time 13.67. 13.67. So he's already into the knockout time. And that jump put him, I think that run, sorry, not jump, but that run would have put him as a fastest time. So that would have been winning that event, Jasmine.
Over on the track right now, the hurdles are being raised in preparation for the men 110-meter hurdles with a height of 1.067 meters.
On the runway that's Allen. So straight from the hurdle, Allen made his jump. And I wonder how he would have reached there so quickly from crossing the finish line, because he just ran that hurdle, and by the time we look back, he was already on the jump pit. So Neil Allen, maybe if he had run that fast when he was running the race, he would have done better. So Allen, from running that hurdle, he has jumped 12.123 meters. So kudos to him, Jasmine. As soon as he was finished, the next person who was jumping was Allen.
Well, it's a good thing he made it back in time. He wouldn't have to result on any more jumps.
You must praise the efforts from these athletes. So, brave effort. This is Jariel Williams. Maybe that race would have affected him. Not one of his better jumps. Not one of his better jumps. But they are given the opportunities to jump the jumps that they would have missed. So it's not like they didn't get to jump. And he jumped 11.7, 11.7, and this is certainly just about 2 meters less than he jumped before, and certainly it comes from it comes just as you finish a race, so it's difficult to maintain that distance after running. A lot of activities going on at the same time. We also have the pole vault in full swing. We have the discus throw. And on the runway, we have, not on the runway, but on the track, we have now the men's 100-meter hurdles, just the 4 athletes.
So your starting lineup for the hurdles, the men 110-meter hurdles, running out of lane 3, Eric Jr. unattached, lane 4, Justin Guy of Kaizen Panthers, lane 5, Ronaldo Moore of Memphis, 6, Sharon West of Abilene Wildcats. Those are your 4 athletes for the men 110-meter hurdles.
I think the favorite in this one will be from Memphis Pioneers, Ronaldo Moore. His time coming in is 13.52, his best time, 13.52. And certainly he's the one to watch in this race. Based on what happened yesterday, because we had some athletes yesterday, Jasmine, who were not reading the script. And we had some of them who were not favorites winning their races and made me up here have to eat my words.
Well, there's no telling what any athlete could do once they're on the track. Yes, there are those who are outstanding in what they do, but there are also those who, they just come out one day and they just like do remarkably well.
For those who will be interested in the football, in the World Cup, Perez with another red flag. We have Netherlands hitting 5 goals past Sweden in their 5-1 win. And in a short while from now, Germany is going to face Ivory Coast.
Again, for the hurdles, running out of lane 3, Foster Jr., lane 4, Guy, lane 5, Moore, and lane 6, West. And they're off just clearing their first hurdles. Some hurdles are being knocked down, but it looks like Memphis, as well as Kaizen Panthers, is fighting for this one on the inside. Who would it be, Memphis or Kaizen Panthers? And Memphis takes this one. seems to have been some difficulties there for Kais and Panthers on the inside as he would have thrown down a few of his hurdles across the finish line, but still. That would have been Moore with a time of 13.80, followed by Foster with a time of 14.35, followed by West with a time of 14.39.
Guys, that would have been Allen, Neil Allen. Just waiting to see what was his. Waiting to see what was his time. That was Williams, 13.11. So the officials will have to take some time to adjust the hurdles, the position of the hurdles, as well as the height of the hurdles, because the women they don't run 110 meters, they run 100 meters. So they have to adjust the distance of the hurdles, and they also don't jump the same height as the men. So that's why there's a bit of a lull in that. So we're getting ready for the women 100-meter hurdles, and that you can see there. Yeah. So the girls 100 meters hurdles, the girls 100 meters on the 18. Jasmine is giving me the look. So let me just put down the mic, take 2 steps back because Jasmine is giving me the look, and I really don't like that look.
The girls 100-meter hurdles on the 18 with a height of 0.762 meters. This is section 1 of 2, running out of lane 3, Kiana Duke of RSS Phoenix, lane 4, Anaya Gittins of RSS Phoenix, lane 5, Pashona Stewart of RSS Phoenix, and lane 6, Adia Jones of Toko Tafa. So in this heat, there are 3 athletes running out of RSS Phoenix and 1 athlete from Tofo Tafa. So over on the triple jump side, John would have jumped 11.90, Perez would have gotten a red flag, and Andy Davis would have made a jump of 12.20. So this is section 1 of 2 for the finals of the girls 100-meter hurdles under 18. Again, out of lane 3, Kiana Duke of RSS Phoenix. Lane 4, Anaya Gittins of RSS Phoenix. Lane 5, Pashona Stewart of RSS Phoenix. And lane 6, Adia Jones of Toko Tafa. They would have just been told to stand up. Seems to be some technical difficulties there with the starter. A false start there, it looks like, from RSS Phoenix. Look like that might have been Anaya Gittins. She would have gotten a red flag there. That is lane 4, Anaya Gittins. And the three are off, clearing their first hurdle. Immediately you can see a pull away. Oh, but she stumbles and she tries to catch up. It looks like that one might be Pashona Stewart taking the lead, but the lady who stumbled, that was Kiana Duke, comes back for her first position in this heat. Wow. She stumbled, she took the lead, she took a stumble, and then she took back the lead. So that would have been Kiana Duke with her first place in that heat. Duke with a time of 17.32. This is section 2 of 2. Running out of lane 2, we have Zaria Pascal of Abilene Wildcats. Lane 3, Deja Reed of Zenith Athletics. Lane 4, Chelsea Joseph of Point Fortins. Lane 5, Killis Alexander of Neon Wolves. Lane 6, LaQueen Welch of Curacy Athletics. And lane 7, Kamaya Anderson of Kaizen Panthers. to go over it again. Pascal of Abilene in lane 2, Reed of Zenith in lane 3, Joseph of Point Fortin in lane 4, Alexander of Neon Wolves in lane 5, Welch of Curious in lane 6, and Isaac Anderson of Kaiser in lane 7. And they're off. It looks like on the inside there we have a pull away from between Point Fortin and Neon Wolves, but it looks like it might just be Neon Wolves taking this one. It looks like that one would have been Alexander of Neon Wolves. Waiting for official confirmation. Alexander with a time of 13.82, Joseph with a time of 13.96, and Reed with a time of 14.80. Now we have some results here for the men 110-meter hurdles. In first position, we have Ronaldo Moore of Memphis Pioneers with a time of 13.80, followed by Eric Foster Jr. unattached with a time of 14.35. In third position, Shane West of Abilene Wildcats with a time of 14.39. And lastly, Justin Guy with a time of 14.73. Justin Guy of Kaizen Panthers. Results for the boys under 18 110-meter hurdles. Coming first, we have Omari Brown of Neon Wolves with a time of 13.67. Second, Devontae Romeo of Kaizen Panthers with a time of 14.46. And third, Chiriel Williams of RSS Phoenix with a time of 14.68 seconds. Next up on the track, we have the girls under 20 100-meter hurdles with a height of 0.838 meters. This is heat 1 of 1 for the finals. Running out of lane 1, we have Kamaya Jack of RSS Phoenix. Out of lane 2, Key West Gomes of IG Fast Lanes. Lane 3, Kiori Robley of Kaizen Panthers. Lane 6, Tinique Vincent of Concord. Lane 7, Michaelia Ward of Neon Wolves. And lane 8, Alina Balfour of RSS Phoenix. It would seem that this race is combined with the women 100-meter hurdles as well. So in lanes 4 and 5, we have Thomas of Memphis, and in lane 5, Gianna Paul of Concord. So that would be Jack of RSS Phoenix in lane 1, Gooms of IG in lane 2, Robley of Kaiser and Panthers in lane 3, Thomas of Memphis in lane 4, Paul of Concord in lane 5, Vincent of Concord in lane 6, Ward of Neon Wolves in lane 7, and Balfour of RSS Phoenix in lane 8. That is your starting lineup for the girls under 20 and the women 100-meter dash. The stadium quiets down as the girls and the women get on their mark. Out of their blocks, clearing the hurdles. Who's gonna take it for this one? For the woman, it looks like it's gonna be Gianna Paul leads this race on the inside there. Gianna Paul would have taken this one for the women's. I'm not too sure who would have taken it for the girls under 20. We'll have to await official results, but a spectacular race ran by all of the athletes for this one. The next events on the track will be the 1500-meter run. So we await the starts of those events. For now, we'll go on a short break and we will come back once things start back up again.